doing some remodeling in here. I put the bench there temporarily so I could put the water here in this corner. I think it might be better there, stay cooler. And I turn around and here's Popcorn on the bench eating out of the top of the feeder. Just like, this is where all the food is. Yeah, because you can see there's Miss Cloud. She has to really reach up to eat. And sometimes I'm like, man, that's pretty high for her. Maybe I should lower it. But as soon as I lower it, there's food everywhere. Because she has the ability to, you know, be picky. I think I feel better today, but I was telling someone earlier, I feel like I'm complaining about the smallest possible thing compared to other people I know and what they're going through. And a lot of what other people are going through is far worse than dealing with having 9 chickens instead of 4, right? So I feel a little, I don't know, like I'm complaining too much, like I'm being a little ridiculous. Yeah, look at my hair's doing something kind of funky there. Let's see what PK is doing. She's still in there working on her egg. You know what? You can tell I did not plan to do this selfie. I just did it. It's just how it is. Anyway, she's in there right now, attempting to lay an egg. And she's still hobbly. She's still a little bit of a hobble horse. I do feel like I'm griping and complaining about small things. And I know part of it is a matter of things being out of control. And I like things under my control. You know, if you have a dog, you can tell it no. A chicken just doesn't listen. So I was thinking about, what is it about this situation that's really bothering me? And I think it's because things aren't perfect. But if I really look at my situation and my setup, it's pretty dang good. You know, I have this brand new coop behind me, as you can see. And it's plenty big enough. I just happen to have 4 hens that are arguing with the 5 little chicks. Little. What are they, 15 weeks old now? You know, they don't want them in there. And I'm like, that's too damn bad. They're going to be in there. I guess I could have waited until 16 weeks to blend them together, but they are way bigger now than just 2 weeks ago when I think I started this. And they would have outgrown that portable run like a long time ago. So they are actually much happier in the extended run. They're just not happy with the hens. Who could blame them? Angel and Sweet Pea are on the outside, but they want to sit next to the others. Aw, look at that. That's Cleo and Popcorn falling asleep together. Aww. Did you lay an egg or are you just pretending? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna check on your progress. And turn in your egg laying report card. And you laid an egg. I saw it in there. It's ginormous again. Thank you. Is it nap time? I'm trying to do more recording like this, where I'm not just recording the ground, but actually myself, you know? Oop. There. You know, I probably won't do that all the time, but it's probably nice once in a while to see a person's face. Like, hey, here I am. Not necessary. There are lots of people who make videos who never show their face. And then there are videos where that's all they do. You just see their face and a couple of other like screenshots or videos that they clip in. So I'm trying to add myself into the videos a little more if I can. In the late afternoon, the sun just beats down right here. So it's nice to have this umbrella here to try and help with that, because what'll happen is in the evening, this coop will be super hot. The one thing about this coop that I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, but you see this window here and the door to the window. In order for me to open this, I must first close the hatch. It's not a huge deal, but you know, if you're trying to be in a hurry, it does sort of just stay there. I don't actually have to close it. And I need to do some repair work here. He did a great job making it, but I've been finding like, what the heck? So let's see if PK actually laid an egg. All right. All right, this is Phoenix's. Look how big it is. Geez, hold on. There. It's an exaggerated view when I have it on wide angle, but still it's pretty big. Oh yeah. Okay. This, it's warm. So this one is PK's, and that means the other one here is Trinity. Trinity is an egg-laying machine. Okay, it's a little bit after 4, and I came out here. It's kind of funny. I opened this door, and the hens slowly came into here and went over here and looked around. And the chicks stayed over there, and then they slowly went in there. And they switched places. Because, you know, they're both interested in each other's space. Fingers crossed, today is working out pretty well. They've been separated from the very start of the day, other than they were in the coop together. And they've been separated all day. And that helps with my sanity. Yeah, it does. Especially with you, Phoenix. And PK a little bit. So they're all sort of standing, sitting, huddling around this fan. And I just know that, you know, if Phoenix gets a bug up her butt, she's going to go over there and kick some butt. So Miss Cloud doesn't seem to care. She's like, I've already told them that I'm boss. She's like, Jira, I already took care of it. I took them aside, I talked to them through the gate, talked to them through the chain link, I talked to them on the perch, and I said, look, I'm number 1, so don't mess with me. Phoenix. So she just grabbed one of her feathers and pulled on it. Just stay up there, sweet pea. Just stay. Yeah? Pull on one of your feathers. Everything was so nice. They were preening in different areas. They were relaxing. And then Phoenix just got a bug up her butt. And she's the one that started it. Trinity kind of joined in, but I think it was just because she didn't know what else to do. I'm sorry. Are you okay? She grabbed one of her feathers and just pulled, and Sweet Pea kept running. Okay, sort of relaxing because you realize you're up here on this little perch. Yes, there you go. Now here's a question I gotta find out the answer to. In the morning, Phoenix here, including Miss Cloud, and probably the other 2, but it's these 2 I'm looking at specifically. When they wake up in the morning, their face, their wattle, and their comb are bright, bright red. And by the time they go to bed at night, it's much more pale. And in some cases, it's so pale that it's just this bizarre, like, cream color. Of course, now you can't look because they're, hey, what are you doing? So like this morning when they got up, their faces were this bright red. And I was thinking, well, maybe that has to do with laying eggs or something. But Phoenix here, I don't think laid an egg. So I don't know, I'm going to find out. And sometimes hers is more red than like right now, but it's not significantly noticeable because her face really is never pale like the Barred Rock. Cleo here has decided she likes me on my ring. She will come up to me and let me kind of hold her. Yes, you will, don't you? Yeah. She pecks at my skin like, can I eat that? Hi there, Cleo. What are you doing? She's a Silver Laced Wyandotte. And she and her sister drive me absolutely... Really? Did that taste good? Drive me bonkers on the perch at night because they try to get underneath each other. And they end up usually sitting next to Popcorn here and pushing her, jeez, to the brink. To the brink. They push me to the brink. They push her up against the edge and she falls off. What? So it's these two. Cleo just jumped up and then the other one is Starla. And they're very, very loud if something like touches them. And this is Popcorn. She thinks she's a duck. And you're not a duck. You're not a duck. I don't know what your deal is. Then you're attacking me. Why are you attacking me? Alright, here we go. There's got to be something in this shoe. I keep hearing these stories on how to integrate your chickens. And I'm trying them, and they're not all working. You know, if I open that gate, the hens attack. But I can't keep the gate shut forever. You know, I need them to be one flock. People say, okay, you've got these new chickens, right? New chicks, new chickens, whatever. You know, you separate them for a while, make sure they're healthy. And then some people just say, put them together one night. Bam, they're together. And everything's fine. Well, those people are smoking crack. Other people say to do something like what I'm doing, which is to put them in a pen next to, you know, your actual chicken run, which is what I'm doing here. Well, I think it was it at 14 weeks? So 2 weeks ago, I'd have to look at the calendar. I decided to go ahead and put these ladies in the coop at night. So I did that one night, and they woke up and they were together. And this nonsense that they're going to wake up one morning and be like, oh, yay, we've got some buddies, and not know any difference. Apparently my chickens, my hens, never heard of that rule. You know, 2 weeks later, and maybe some people are like, well, it has to be 4 weeks. Okay, well, that's not what is the common thing to be said out there in the internet worlds. So then the other thing they say is, oh, what you do is to kind of try and get them to integrate is to feed them treats at the same time. So take, let's say you had crack, whoops, scratch or something, and you throw it on the ground, right? And then they'll all just eat. And they'll be so busy eating that they won't even notice the new ones. Yeah, that's a bunch of BS too. If I have all 9 of them out in the yard somewhere, and I do my chirp and they all come running, and I throw treats on the ground, Yes, they will all try to eat it as quick as possible, but at the exact same time, the hens will peck at the younger ones. Yeah. So they're not like, oh yeah, I'm too busy to beat the crap out of you. No, they're not too busy. So that theory isn't really working with my flock either. I've always had such a good time doing things with them. I really have. But with all the stuff I need to prepare and watch, now it's so much different than just the first original flock. It's lighting up your face. Look at the feathers coming out around her comb, since the comb is just flat. She should be really good in the winter, but I don't know how good in the summer. Yeah, you're hot, even when it's not very hot.